All right. Yes, yo, and you don't stop. Welcome back. So, in this discussion right here, I just want to talk about separating the art from the artist, or, musician, sports figure, whatever. Somebody you may like that's in certain cultures out there. And how do you do that? And do you do that? Do you, if someone does something, do you stop supporting them, or do you continue to support them? For example, R. Kelly. Do you still listen to R. Kelly still, even after these allegations? He's sitting in jail. There ain't allegations no more. I guess he was proven. Do you still support him? Where do you draw the line? I have this album cover up here for a reason. This is Boogie Down Productionz Sex and Violence album. This is a reissue I purchased. I didn't have this on vinyl when it came. I have the CD somewhere, and I have just the digital version loaded to listen to whenever I want to listen to it. But if you are a hip-hop head, you know there is a controversial song on this record. This was, let me see, KRS-One. Everybody know KRS-One, the legend, hip-hop legend, pioneer, South Bronx, born in Brooklyn. He's been in some controversies over these past, few years. He's always been controversial, kind of. He's been a teacher, a little bit of contradiction in some of his raps, but solid hip-hop overall, kept it real for the most part, and still do to this day. Still drop music, still tour, still doing stuff, still keeping it real. Lately, he's been embroiled in this little thing with saying, the Latino, this ain't that talk, saying the Latinos, the Greeks, saying all these people were there at the birth of hip-hop, or something like that. I don't want to quote what he was saying when he said they were there. He just said they were there. I don't want to misquote the man. But anyway, been a hip-hop legend for a long time. I've been a long time supporter of BDP, KRS-One, met him, got stuff signed. He's been cool dude. But on this record is this song called 13 and Good. If you know this album, you know this cover, the single was Duck Down when it first came out, and then the second single was that song, 13 and Good. It was a video made. And what that song is about is an older dude picking up or getting tricked into a relationship kind of with a 13-year-old that was in the club. So you can put in on YouTube right now and check that video out. And this is why I titled this video, Separating the Art from the Artist. Do you do that? Should this song, it's a kind of a creepy type song that it gets a skip. Nobody really wants to hear it, and the song really got put on blast again. Well, it got put on blast, I think, for the first time during the African Bambaataa scandal. KRS-One had said some things. He kind of stood in alignment and in support of Bambaataa, even though he's going through those allegations with the Hassan Campbell stuff, if you know about that. So the song is right. I'll flip this around, show you on here. It is on side B of the vinyl. Side B is right there. You see title 13 and Good. There's even a remix, which I'd never heard because I didn't buy this. I was buying 12-inch single records back in the day, and I was, had the turntable set up, the two decks in my bedroom growing up and stuff. So I didn't get this single, but I did have the Duck Down single when that came out, and I still got a copy right now on 12-inch. But how do you guys, whoever listens to this, how do you separate the art from the artist? Some of these artists you listen to, they've done stuff. Do you separate? Do you care? Or do you just care about the music? How do you do that? What do you do? I'm just I want to learn from y'all right now. So how do you guys separate the art from the artist? Because a lot of these dudes, they get caught up in stuff. Allegations come out. Do you continue to support? Like, look at Drake right now. I guess I don't know if he still has his following or not after the way Kendrick went at him with the allegations or with the stuff he was saying in his song. So I guess Drake still has what he has. I don't know. I guess his supporters are still there. KRS-One supporters are still there, even though this is a song, though, so where do you draw the lines? If it's just a song on wax, it's just a song. I don't know. I'm just asking. I just want to see how you separate the art from the artist. Even Dr. Dre, I got Dre right here, old Source magazine cover. Dre was in a scandal. It comes up occasionally. Dee Barnes, I don't know if you know her. There used to be this hip-hop show back in the day called Pump It Up. On the East Coast, he used to come on at night, and they showed music videos, and she was the host. It was a pretty dope show. They would show you, you got your hip hop, you got your late night hip hop on. Dee Barnes and Dre was accused or beat her, I believe. That was the story. I think he put hands on her. But Dre went on to become a millionaire, and successful career, and Death Row and Aftermath and Snoop and 50 Cent and Eminem and all this. He's a legend. NWA. I think NWA was already, that was the time of NWA when that happened. So yeah, that's what I'm mainly discussing, separating the art from the artist. Do you do it? Do you not support certain artists for doing certain things? And that's kind of the discussion, guys. Drop your comment. Just want to know. I can't wait to be able to go live so we can have these discussions, up front and for real. So subscribe to the channel, and we'll get to that number. Once I get that number, then I'll be able to go live, and you'll be able to pop in on here and share your thoughts and ideas. Maybe I'm missing something. Maybe I'm missing, a part of the story, or maybe got it wrong. Another thing, the KRS-One, he had some controversy back in the days. I don't know if you heard this group PM Dawn. They were more of a peace, love type group. They had a different style of kind of rap, R&B, kind of earthy. The main guy, I forget his name, Prince Poe. Maybe it's Prince Poe. I forget the lead of that group. He spoke on KRS-One. He spoke on hip hop, and is like quoted saying like, KRS-One, a teacher. What is he a teacher of? And this reached back to KRS and BDP, and they found out that they were going to be performing a show in New York, and KRS-One and crew rolled up. Next thing you know, Big Homie got thrown off the stage. I'm not sure if there's video of this, but there's a lot of witnesses. A lot of people talk about this story. Even his brother, DJ Kenny Parker, talk about it on his channel. Shout out to DJ Kenny Parker. He got a dope book kind of telling their life story. That book is real dope. It's set up to kind of be a movie. But anyway, that was another thing that got KRS-One in some controversy. And then this album was out at that time, or was about to come out. This album didn't do well at the time, if I'm not mistaken. I think it had lackluster sales. I think this album didn't do well. But, back then I bought it. I was, BDP'd out. It was BDP, so... And yeah, I think they came down on him. The media came down on you supposed to be about peace and stop the violence movement he had, all this stuff, and you throwing people off a stage. Yeah, right there you can see the Stop the Violence movement logo. So KRS-One was right there at the bottom. Let me see if I can get zoomed in. Yeah, right there, the Stop the Violence movement logo, which was his organization he had created. And then you got HEAL. Human Education Against Lies. So that was another project too. That was a project that KRS-One had put together. It had a lot of artists. It was kind of like a self-destruction, but different. Look up HEAL. Look up Human Education Against Lies. He had a different movement going on, trying to fix the community. He was always about that work for the most part. But yeah, he had his controversies. But that song 13 and Good don't sit well with a lot of people. It's kind of funny. It's a video and everything. If you put in 13 and Good, it will come up. It's here on YouTube. It's a Jive Records, publishing, and BMG and KRS, whatever. But yeah. But anyway, folks, we get up out of here. I'm gonna say peace to y'all. Stay tuned for more. And you don't stop.